Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome back. So today's video is a fun one. I enjoy doing tarot cards, and what I've noticed is that tarot cards are a tool for channeling and connecting to your higher self and source. Granted, before I do like my readings and pulling the cards, I do a little prayer, to spirit, to God, to help guide collective and the people watching this video for their highest good, right? To give what they need to know. So let's see what Spirit has for you. So if you picked pile 1, which is this cute little cow here, a brown and white cow. So let's see, I didn't take a look. So my intention was just to only pull 3 cards, a past, present, and future, and then overall feeling. And then I pulled some oracle cards as well. So first time looking at this set. So the first card is a Temperance reverse. So I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. So I generally kind of know what the cards mean, but I allow the imagery to speak to me, as well as, mainly the imagery. And part of the actual meaning of the cards. So anyways, the first card is the Temperance reversed, and then the 7 of Cups reversed, and then the third card is 5 of Swords upright, and the overall energy is the 7 of Swords as well as the 5 of Wands. Okay, so the general reading that I'm getting here is that this group is feeling extremely conflicted. Like there's a dense energy within this group. And so the first thing that's coming in is find balance within yourself. This is something that you struggle with. So how I'm reading this reverse card is like bringing it back to you, like focusing on the balance within yourself, of the idea of action and resting and honoring what you need. Don't push yourself so much. I think this group is starting to learn what it means to honor yourself, your needs, like putting yourself first. I feel like this group is used to putting others before themselves, and they're just exhausted. You're very, very exhausted. And here's the next card, 7 of Cups. I feel like the Cups is all about emotions, right? And the thing is, like, it's interesting. I was noticing the snake. There is some deceptive energies in here that you need to, it's like almost like thought patterns, right? You have certain thought patterns that no longer serve you, which causes an imbalance in your energy field and the way you move about life, right? And I hear with this card that you need to slow down, and you want to slow down and give yourself grace. There's just too many options. You're putting your energy into too many, I think, baskets, I guess you could say, and it's running you dry. And you just have to focus on one, and the one thing, it should be yourself. I see that you are conflicting because it's not what you've grown up to think. I feel like I hear in your head too much, and you just need to let go. Trust it. Don't judge yourself. I feel like you're really hard on yourself, and and you're not giving yourself enough grace like you do for other people. And I hear, don't worry, just let it go. And the funny thing is, what I noticed was the red stuff here, and I was like, huh, that's really interesting. I've never noticed the blood there, but I feel like, oh, and let me see. Oh, it looks like the person it looks like the person has been injured or something. And you feel like you're not good enough, or that you're weakened. But to be honest, like, spirit and your higher self is telling you that you're not. This injury, this way of doing things how you used to, made you stronger, because now you need to be more aware. Be aware of your needs now. Now you're turning more inwards. The overall energy is 7 of Swords again, and 5 of Wands. I feel like the reason why you're stuck in this energy of like headache, and like you don't know what to do and you're conflicted, is because you think that there is an outsource of competition. But that is actually, you are only competing with yourself. That's how you can change this mind frame, is know that you're competing with yourself, that you are your worst critic, and that you just need to pull yourself out from the roots again and reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself. Just know that the only person that you need to compete with is yourself. I know today's society, and how, especially if you're an adult right now, we grew up thinking that we have to compete with other people. Okay, sorry, I had to pause a few times. My daughters were coming in, and yeah. Anyways, so I feel, and then what I hear too, Spirit is telling me that everything is in your mind right now. You're very mind focused. And the thing is, these are the oracle cards that I pulled for you, and I asked Spirit and your higher self, what is something that can help the individuals choose, like if they chose this pile, what can help them. And what came up was fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So fear, letting go of fear, and the idea of the unknown. Like, even though this has been what you've been doing all along, emptying out your cup, giving it all to other people, and then hence causing your mental health to down spiral. This is confirmation that you need to let go of that fear of the unknown, of the newness, and trust that once you let go, you're going to flourish. You're going to, and the first thing I saw was her crown. The energy that was going through there is that once you let go of the control and that headache energy and the fear of like, I'm not good enough, then you're going to flourish. So let's read what it says here. It says, the Lotus Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So knowing that, let me see here. Anyways, sorry, I'm thinking too much, as you can see. So when you think, you go out of your flow, and then you get stuck in the overthinking stage, right? The worry, the anxiety, and it just it makes you feel like you're trapped. But know that when you do let go of that fear of the unknown, and embrace who you truly are, and the beautiful parts of you, the ones that that makes mistakes, and that is willing to grow from those mistakes, and to take time for yourself, just know that you are fully supported, and there's nothing to be afraid of. Just let go of one thing. That's what Spirit is guiding me to give an advice. Let go of one thing for the whole week and see how it feels, and then build it up. So it's more of like building habits, right? You're going to build a habit of letting go of the control of, for example, I don't know, laundry. Let go of the idea that laundry might not get done this week, and then see how that feels, and then slowly work your way up. And I also hear build in healthy habits, like focus on meditation for 1 week, consistently, or recentering yourself, coming back to who you are, like clearing your energy and feeling who you truly are, feeling into your heart. Like, ask yourself when you go into meditation, for example, if you do go into meditation, ask your heart and your higher self, show me who I am. Who am I at a true essence level, All right, so that was pile 1. Much love and peace and hope for that group. I was there before. All right, pile 2. If you chose this green little cow here, so cute. Okay, let's see here, and then the overall energy. Again, I feel like this group too. Oh, hold on. I remember it was like this. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, group number 2. So what came up was 4 of Wands in the past, 2 of Swords current, and then future 6 of Wands. Overall energy, Page of Swords. This is great, pile 2. You are doing amazing. I believe in the past you actually accomplish something, and I hear threshold. You reach the threshold, like, of expansion and growth, and you feel like celebrating, and as you should. But there are some doubts still. Like, there are two different pathways. I hear Spirit is saying that it still needs to be solidified. Whatever you chose in the past, you have to keep reminding yourself, because Spirit and the universe is going to test you to see if you truly want it, and to keep reminding yourself, yes, this is the path that I chose. It is what I truly want, and you're going to celebrate even more. It's so amazing. I love it. It's reigniting your fire. Don't let those doubts come in. I feel like your doubts are very strong, and you've worked really, really hard at overcoming those doubts, and congratulate yourself, give yourself, I hear a treat, or like treat yourself. And even though in the present moment you feel torn in your decision, but know that Spirit and your higher self is supporting you. And every time you have that gut feeling of clenching, like, oh my gosh, this isn't right, let it go, because that's not you. That's your ego talking and trying to stop you from stepping into your power. Because this is what you're learning. This is the overall energy, is the Page of Swords. You're learning to master your mind, to be an alchemist of your mind. Right now, it is key to practice those skills right now, so that you become I hear champion of your life, like the alchemist and the master that you've always dreamed of, the mentor or the teacher that you've always imagined. And then here are the 2 oracle cards. I got surrender. I can release my need to control, which is amazing. It goes along with the Page of Swords. You're mastering the mind, right? Know that you are not your thoughts, and you already know that. Just keep telling yourself that I am not my thoughts. Surrender to the flow, and whatever you cannot control, let it go. And then here is moon energy. This is from my fairy, oracles of the fairy deck. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions, reassure you that peace of mind is possible. That is so amazing. So whenever you are feeling conflicted and those doubts and that worry and that anxiety, call in the moon fairy or the energy of the moon to bring it out and to surrender, to let go of those negative thoughts. You are on the right path, my friend. You are doing amazing. Know that you should be celebrated, that that this is just temporary. Know that this is temporary. So when you do release control, this will fully, I feel like this is going to happen like this. You're going to no longer resonate with this energy, this tug and flow, but at the same time, we're always growing and expanding. Once we cross over a threshold and we get to celebrate a little bit and be in our happy space, right, for just a little bit, and then and then spirit and our higher self and the universe and whatever's happening in our lives like brings us back to another lesson that we need to overcome. But just know that you are mastering that skill. Okay, that you are learning the ebb and flow of life and just letting go and surrendering, which is perfect. Look at that. I love how these cards came out. The moon energy is all about surrender and to let go and to just go with the flow. It's very feminine energy. I love it. Yeah, and that was a really quick read. It's just confirmation that you're on the right track. Keep going. Keep talking to yourself in a positive way. Catch yourself when you're thinking negatively and remove it, and learn different strategies, more strategies if you're called to, or keep doing whatever you need to do. You are very deeply connected to your higher self. That connection is very strong. Way to go, pile 2. I'm very proud of you. All right. Next is pile 3. Which is if you chose this little blue cow. Okay. Okay, pile 3. So first card in the past, 8 of Wands reversed, Page of Wands, and then in the future, 6 of Swords reversed, and the overall energy, death and rebirth, death or rebirth reversed. I hear with this card there was an ego death, because in the past you felt we are shifting in this energetic shift. Sorry, my words. Energetic shift is a lot more slower. It's teaching us to be more feminine and more in the flow. And it was going a lot slower. Because of that slowness, I feel like it caused an ego death or something to die within you, like a pattern. So I read this as like, it's within you. It's not something physical, right? It's more of a mental and a spiritual and a soul level. And this slowness allowed you, actually, I just see it's more of like meditation. I feel like this group likes to meditate a lot and like to go within a lot, which allowed you to find your passion, which is so beautiful, because for me, the Page of Wands represents passion, creativity. It's your spark. You're learning learning who you are again and stepping into your power. And into the future, you are leaving your old self behind. There are things, whenever you step into this new role, your new self, and well, not your new self, but your true authentic self. When we have, I see the cloak of the matrix, of the structure that the system, the matrix, has put on us. You're shedding that and you're letting it go, and that you're no longer allowing it to control you, which is amazing. There will be things, people, places, and things that will no longer resonate, and you're going to, again, the woman is sad because she's departing things that don't belong to her anymore, that doesn't resonate, but she is going to a more beautiful place, right? She has lost, she's leaving 3 behind, but 3 are bringing her into something new, which is beautiful. And it takes a lot of courage. Remind yourself that this is very courageous. The inner work that you're doing, the spark that you're bringing back to life, your inner spark, your true spark, takes a lot of courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence and know that you're divinely supported, that your angels are there, your guides, making sure, what I hear is making sure that you call on the highest vibrational guides for your highest good, if that makes sense. I call upon my guides, my angels that have the highest good for me to come help me. And it's interesting, both of these cards came out at the same time, ask for help, which is so interesting because I just channeled that. The courage to ask for help and healing. I looked at the cards quickly, but I forgot. It's interesting. So you are in a healing stage right now. Allowing, even though you're in this beautiful energy of courage and spark and like living like your best authentic life, there are going to be, I see those past influences coming back, trying to coax you to come back, but you have to stand in your truth and know that you've already made the shift, and ask for help for healing, right? Ask your angels, your guides, or if you have any friends that does energy work, or if you know of a person and you trust them, please ask for help and like for assistance in energy healing. But to be honest, like, I feel like you can just ask your guides and spirit and your higher self to help you with your healing. And know that it takes a lot of courage to ask for it. You know, especially in the United States, we're so used to being independent. Confirmation. And independent and relying on ourselves, that now is the time. And I feel like it's not a big thing for you, because I feel like you do ask for help and you do pray. And what I keep hearing is keep praying and asking to help you get out of this energy, you know, the energy of stagnation, of slowness and feeling stuck. And also, you know, give you the courage to keep going on your highest path. And I know that this pile is going to do amazing. You know, I feel like if you chose this pile and you were possibly thinking of pile 2, then yes, please look at pile 2 as well. I feel like they kind of coincide together and the energy is very similar. But anyways, have the courage to leave whatever no longer resonates behind. And if there are times when you do feel like you need to ask for help, then ask for it. You know, help is always there. Let me read the card. It says, ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time that you ask for angelic assistance. Oh my gosh. Even though I saw this man up in the clouds, I didn't notice that he was an angel. That's crazy. And then this lady, oh, I love this. She looks like Elsa. And it says healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So I feel this is confirmation that you can ask your higher self and yourself to start the healing, and just know that you can heal yourself. And if you need any tips and tricks about how to heal or run your energy, check out one of my videos. I think it's called energetic something, I forgot, but it didn't get a lot of views, but I feel like that's going to help. And also there was a short that I made about clearing your energy if you're an empath, to remove that. And if you have any questions, please message me. I would love to help. This is what I want to do, is to help people move through life in a spiritual sense, in a spiritual way, and also embracing the human aspect, of course, like blending both spiritual and humanity together. Anyways, I hope that the messages resonate with you and you find peace and clarity. And yeah, and I hope you have a beautiful day or evening or whenever you find this video. Much love to you. Until next time. Bye, beautiful souls.